going on, guys? Good morning. Let's see. What do we got going on? I'll drag this over for right now. So for ES, we'll hop over these levels. We could hold this 74.54. We could look for a move back up. Basically, the 75.40. We start breaking under the 74.54. We could. It's hard to say from here, actually. So off this 74.54, you could take shorts down to 74.11, but the real short is going to be under the 74.11, and we'll look for continuation down. So under 74.11, we could see 73.63 down to 7,300. We could bounce at the 74.11 as we've been doing. So we want to, if you want to take shorts, you want to see the 74.11 give out, in my opinion. We could come down and bounce off this once again. If you guys are trading SPY, if you come down, retest 736, off 736, you can see 744. You start breaking under 736, you can see 732. Squeeze this a little more. Under 732, you got 716. You guys are trading QQQ. As long as you hold this 675, you could see a move back up to 687. Over 687, you could see 697 for a retest. If you start giving up this 675, you could see another. You can see a move down to 667. Under 667, and there's really not much. It's a higher probability short, in my opinion. So under 667, you can see 650. For anyone trading QQQ for options. Then anyone trading NQ, as long as you hold this 27,963, you can see 28,640 for a retest from yesterday's sell-off. If we give up this 29,763, or this 27,963, sorry, you can see it move down to 27,540, possibly down to 26,727 if we get more selling pressure. Right? So those are the levels we're watching for the rest of the day, throughout the week. You guys have any questions? So, anyone take longs off that 74.54? I posted on Discord. That was probably it. I just hate trading pre-market, but it did look good. Yeah, I didn't even take it. I liked it. Just I can't do the pre-market. Never works out for me. Now, ideally, you got to break 74.67, I think it is. Over 67, it's just a clear long back up to like 7,500. As fast as we sold off yesterday is as fast as they'll buy it up if it does end up playing out. So we'll see how it does play out, right? Yeah, it looks like she wants to go. I wouldn't be surprised. On the hourly, you already broke the 74.54 and you wicked right off of it. Right. So you broke it. And here's the 74.54. It wicked literally right off. Yeah, over 67 really is like what it's got to break. But as long as you hold 54, you should push to 67. Over 67, it should just squeeze back up. There's really no liquidity over 67. We also want to see NQ hold that 27,963. There's a good amount of volume. We're at that 67. You guys have any questions? We got news at 10, I believe. So, we got consumer confidence at 10 a.m. Remember, we got earnings too. You got Verizon, you got PayPal. All this happened pre-market. PayPal, you got BA, nice little Boeing, Coca-Cola, UPS. So tomorrow and Thursday is going to be the big days, right? You got Microsoft after hours, you got Meta after hours, ARM after hours, QCOM after hours. And then Thursday you got Apple, Amazon. So tomorrow and Thursday, tomorrow is FOMC as well. So keep that in mind. Tomorrow we got Fed rate decision 2 p.m. So today we might not see much movement since we have a lot of news tomorrow. No, this is just live account. It's not a cash. This one is a Tradeify funded account. Ideally, I like this 440 retest if we get a sweep of this value area high. Yeah, view op sitting right here too. So I would like a retest if we could sweep this at open. If we could sweep this, hold. I'm looking to take longs back up. This gives out. I'm just gonna let it breathe. I want to, like I said, I want to see that 74.11 really give out for that next leg down. How are your Lucid accounts going? Look at Big North Shore already in. Yeah, North Shore. As long as you hold that 54, it's ideal that we talked about in Discord. I'm looking for that sweep to 40. If I can get a sweep to this POC, that would be ideal. I want to see if we could hold up. What do you mean, who? North Shore? Oh, I was saying Big Rome. I said, where's Big Rome at? All right. Market opens in 2 minutes. Oh yeah, I was asking how are your accounts doing? You're on the Lucids, right? I don't know if you passed them yet. See if we get that 440 retest. I'm pretty sure North Shore just trades cash accounts as well. I think he just trades on this Thinkorswim. There you go. You were right yesterday on that short. Yeah, I grabbed some Tradeifys. The other day they had like a 40% sale, and then I got those Apexes when they had that Legacy, whatever. Me and Rome got those 100Ks. Those I got to use up. And my Lucids took a those lives I have are still alive. They're just freaking. They took a beating last week, just holding off. So I switched over to the Tradeifys. Let's see if we can get that 440 retest. So NQ, if you guys see my screen on the bottom right, he's fading out this 27.963. We want to see this reclaim and hold. All right, here's that 440. He should be coming soon. Remember, there's news at 10 o'clock as well. Let's see if we sweep this. If we hold right here, this could be the entry. If it starts breaking down, I'm going to just sit on my hands. I'm just sitting on my hands at the moment. We're only about a minute into the market. I don't want to just jump in at 441. I want to see some follow through. If this breaks, I'm just going to wait. Most likely till 10. Let that hourly candle set up. Right now we got negative delta printing on the footprint chart. There's no sign of a bottom yet. I love SpaceX. Yeah, that's why I'm waiting. The 54 was solid. I don't know if you saw when I was talking about it earlier. It ran to like 67, which is that level. Then it rejected. I might actually, let's see if we can hold right here. Nope. What was your fill? The 54? The 41 hold, you'll get a retest. If this 40 fails right here, this thing going back down to 74.11. Yeah, when 54 failed, you could have also flipped and played shorts or the value area high break and just played the short to the POC. If you just want to trade it as a scout. It's all getting work, my man. You'll learn. ES will be back at like 4,800, 5,000. ES is going to get, I mean, eventually, not right now, but it'll get worked. Okay. That 40 starting to hold. Let's see. Come on. Give me one last pullback to 40. Looks like we are hammering off that, right? This could just be a retest. That 15-minute is looking pretty nice. I will give it that. We called that 40. Did anyone try that 40? See if you get the follow through, though. That's all that matters. This could just be a retest for the next, for another move down right here if it fails. Well, give me one last pullback. See if it rejects. NQ's getting worked right now. I just made a low a day. Probably just going to sit on my hands till 10 o'clock. Really trying to get caught in anything. Like I said, we have FOMC tomorrow. If you start closing under 40, you can take the shorts down for at least 20 points. 40 down to 20. QQQ and NQ are just selling off. ES is trying to hold. So ES, yeah, there goes NQ. Right when I said it, just broke down even more. If you guys see my screen, just made a low a day. She's starting to flush. ES should start following. So under that 40, you could, if you guys want to take shorts down to at least 20 would be ideal. It's a nice 20-point short. Yeah, there's a lot of selling pressure right now. See 739's printing on the tape. 38. NQ is getting worked. Did anyone take that 27.963 short on NQ? Or that 675 short on QQQ we talked about for the market? Solid. What do you get in a 40 around? Hopefully that 40, that POC break. Just use NQ as your guide at this point. If NQ is just still showing weakness, just try to hold. Most likely I'm waiting until 10 o'clock, like I said. And there's a shit ton of volume here. You could put your stop over that VWAP if you want. If you got in at that 40 over VWAP, see if they flip it. Here's the VWAP retest. See if it fails again. She rejected. Hopefully you cut your long North Shore. Under 40, it's shot. So you should get to 74.11. You guys are. That should be your full TP. $74.11, guys. If you're still holding, that's $74.40. I should have hopped in that with you. NQ's just getting worked. NQ still got another 200 points to go. So you guys have some breathing room. Yeah, I was waiting for that 10 o'clock close. I'm not looking to really trade. That 74.40 break was clean, though. I gets it at the bottom. You're disgusting. You should have flipped short at 40. Played the 40 short. You're disgusting. I get North Shore short in the bottom. Why is it rallying back up to 40? You guys should be up at least 10, 15 points. Who took the 40 short? How much size did you have on that long? You're a madman. If you guys are still in those shorts, I would just trail your stop at this point. You said 74.11 is your full TP. Or if you want, depending on your contract size, 74.11, you could take some off and see if you could get to that 73.63. Might just get a leg down, another one. You're disgusting. I mean, you should be green on this short right now, North Shore, no? You should be doing pretty well if you flipped. It's 20 points from the 40 break. Freaking Big Rome's eating. I think Jada's doing well too. She got in like 39. Way to go, guys. Just be cautious down here because we're getting close to that 27 540 on NQ, and ES is approaching that 74.11. So we could go down. Just be cautious if you do get a like an aggressive bounce or something right here. Should get a little more sell off though. But 74.11 is ideal. I should have took that 40 break. We took that short right at open yesterday and caught it today. I was like, that's not going to give it to us again. Same exact thing. And then we caught the long back up. That's the best. Take the 11 break. That's what I'm going to do, Jada, to be honest. It's probably going to be 10 o'clock. If 11 breaks, I'm getting in for the 63 TP. And I'll just have my stop right above there. Or if we start bouncing at 11, I'll take the 11 long. See how it plays out. Fucking Rome just caught a 25 pointer. Good shit. North Shore, you're a man. Yeah, this could... If you get the bounce right here, that's what we're saying, right? We hit, what, 16, 17? This could be it. Good man. We hit 17. Our TP was 11. That could have been it. That's what I was trying to tell you guys. Now you could get somewhat of an aggressive push back up to the VWAP. I have to go for these longs right here, guys. Should have took the 28. These small size. I'm in longs. They... Build a buffer. Look for that 440, right? I'm just looking, build a buffer up. If we get filled, I'm front running that 440. Oh, right at that 440. I got 440.5. I don't like that. I don't like that rejection. I'm just going to wait. Ugh. Yeah, just sit on your hand. That rejection, that was very sharp. That's why I got out. Just let it breathe. I'm just going to wait till 10. Ugh. I should have sold at like 38. I think we got up there, right? Try to put it like right at it. Yeah, I would have got filled. 38 was I was up like 150 and like 10 sec. I saw that shift, so I tried to catch it right to the 440. It didn't make it. I should have front ran it. Maybe they go for it again. Let's see. Give me one last pullback to like 32. Yeah, it's starting to shift. The 15's looking good. Oh, they flipped it right there. They flipped that 15 real fast. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. It's not even worth it. Just let it breathe. I'll start doing some stupid shit right before 10 o'clock, and there'll be a clear direction after that candle prints. The only good thing is when I saw that rejection, I got out without long. It's this, as long as we're over 28, I like this long. I just don't know how we're going to close. NQ looks like she wants to go a little lower. See if that's it. Maybe we start basing out right here. We start basing out here and this 15-minute closes over this 28. That could potentially be the bottom. NQ's starting to make lower lows, let's say. Got 5 minutes left, guys. Just sit on your hands. You caught that first short at 74.40. Just you should have a nice buffer. Wait for the second play to present itself. Saying this 28 could be it, man. I really want to take it. It's beat. It's like 3 minutes from the close. Where's North Shore at? Hopefully he sold on that that drop. See if NQ makes a new low. That's why we wait for that hourly close, right, guys? Yeah, you might get that 11. NQ just made a low a day. See if I wouldn't be surprised if SPY and ES sweep these levels and then start basing out. They do it right at 10 o'clock. That news was at 10 too, guys. Remember that we talked about this morning? I'm gonna actually go for this, guys. Give me like a pullback. Come on. It's just B because there's so much volume sitting at 38. Like, where are we really gonna go? The risk to reward doesn't really make sense. You guys sitting on your hand still? So I like that 28 long. It just sucks because the risk to reward, you're only really taking it to here. And we could reject again. So this could be the short. The best long is to reclaim the 54 and hold. As beat as that sounds, right? Actually, it could be a wash today as well, since FOMC is tomorrow and all the big tech names are tomorrow as well for earnings. Could just chop down here for all we know. All we really got is the 74.11 break for shorts at this point, or if you want, you could try the 74. I mean, really, the 54 long is it. See what tech's doing. Apple's getting worked. Amazon's still in this range. Rejected our 233. Head down to 225. Meta rejected 600 at open. Pushing back to that 589. Tesla's selling off. Nvidia lost 194. Or she's trying to hold, I guess you could say. And Microsoft rejected the 396 level we had. For some reason, I like that 28. It just, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to get that follow through. NQ starting a V shape. See, now I like it because it's like, this is where it's got to break though. Like I could like it right here. It could get rejecting. We're back down to 20. That's what I don't like. The risk to reward is so tight right here. Right, it's right at that VWAP again. It's rejecting. Let's see. I am liking the long now, guys. It's starting to base out. Yeah, the 28. There's the rejection. That was a mean rejection. It's probably just going to push down at this point. If it stays trapped in this range, I'm probably not even going to trade today, to be honest with you guys. If we stay in this, I'm not trading. Ugh. Yeah, that's ideally what it's going to be, is just play short the VWAP at this point. The longs aren't making sense, so I don't even want to force it. I like the 28 long, but where are you going to go to 36, 37? Like, it's not really worth the 8 points. If you were like, okay, we could run to 50, possibly, I'd go for it and even take it halfway, but even like a 37 short, 30, yeah, like you said, 38, that's ideal. I'll be sitting on my hands until I see something, guys. Look at that rejection. If you lose like what is it, 22, it's you're probably just gonna get smoked. It's like 20. If you lose this right here, NQ look is starting to break down again. See if it breaks. Yep. This is the pivot right here. If this gives out, shorts are on the table again. You'll most likely just blow through that 74.11 and get a leg down. Gotta get under 20. Under 20, it's a done deal. These wicks are disgusting. AMD shorts would have been freaking nice. That 500 break, I just saw that. Things getting worked. Everybody just sitting on their hands. There's really not much action. Like I said, it might be a low volume day, as I mentioned earlier, just because of FOMC tomorrow and big tech earnings. This we could just be basically suppressed right here for the rest of the day. You me give it a little more time, and then I'm out. If I walk away with $40 for the trade, it is what it is. I'm not gonna force something. I mean, Spy's holding 736. Qs are right at our 667 demand zone. ES is right at our 7411 demand zone, and NQ is at the 27,540. This could be the long. I mean, there's just no follow through, and all tech looks all over the place. Microsoft pushed back over that 396. You know, Nvidia's selling off. Tesla's inverted to the market, in my opinion. Yeah, that's why I'm being so patient today. It's hard to like identify the days where it just doesn't give it to you. Like yesterday, you remember how jacked up I was for that short just because it was such a clean opportunity. And then look at the next day. I'm sitting here for an hour, not even looking to take a trade. It's just what it is sometimes. I mean, it's pretty crazy from yesterday to today, but we did have a big sell off. The market might need to just calm down. Like, I like the long right here, but the TP is, like I keep saying, it's like 37, 38. Like, it's really not worth the risk. It's like you're risking 10 points because you got to be stopped at like 74.11. You're risking 10 to make 10. Like, it's not really worth it. See if the short plays out. Really all I'm waiting for at this point. Got to close under 20. Won't close under 20 and it won't close over 40. Yeah, I might just call it a day. Yeah, I'm gonna call it, guys. I don't see much happening today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.